We believe Arizona is perfectly positioned. While other states are enhancing regulations for automated vehicle innovators and constricting their ability to test, Governor Ducey put out the welcome mat, intentionally placing Arizona at the forefront of AV testing and deployment. He signed legislation in 2015 encouraging forward-thinking companies like Waymo, GM, Ford, Lyft, Too Simple to come to Arizona. Here they can develop and test their autonomous vehicles with the goal of reducing congestion and increasing accessibility and safety. And many of them did come. Arizona today is a global leader in this field. The New York Times authored a story in 2017 describing Arizona as the place where self-driving cars go to learn. This is why our governor established the Institute of the Automated Mobility, or IAM as we call it, back in October. IAM is a new consortium of global leaders, the brightest minds in academia and government, team together to embrace new innovation and state-of-the-art research and testing in Arizona, which is focused on advancing automated vehicle science, safety, and policy. This institute is about the industry. This institute is about bringing industry leaders together to solve problems. So this is not about us trying to figure out how to over-regulate an industry. We're looking to industry to help us determine what those regulations might mean.
When Intel started working with ASU about a year ago, we saw three main areas that the industry needed to focus on when it came to autonomous vehicles. Number one was some of the legal and liability issues that we need to start approaching as an industry. We know these cars aren't going to become saturated for almost a decade, but we need to start planning for that now. So we started working with ASU's legal department on that. The second area we started working was around public infrastructure and Department of Public Safety teams. This is how ADOT and DPS ended up getting involved in this activity. These teams are at the front line of when autonomous vehicles are on the road. And so we need to make sure that these vehicles know how to interact with them. We also need to make sure that our roads and our infrastructure is built in such a way that cars can identify what's going on. We also believe that safety shouldn't be a differentiating factor. Anyone who gets in a vehicle that has any type of autonomy to it should know that it's as safe as the next vehicle. We like to compare this to your seatbelt. When you get in your car, you know how to put on your seatbelt, you know it's going to work the same. There's some level of standards there that we've all come to expect. So that was the work we started with ASU about a year ago, and we're thrilled that it's turned into kind of a multimodal organization that's all focused on that same goal of safety.
As with most things, competition brings cost down, scale brings cost down, right? All of these things are things that we're hoping to achieve here is, first of all, we have to be safe, which means that the perception that these cars are safe is very, very, very important, and that's why we're focusing on that first. But through this consortium of companies engaging with us, as Sandra was saying, that we are technology agnostic, right? So we are going to be able to provide the environment for people to come and participate, which means that it naturally brings in the competition as a feature, and that then builds the cost reductions that comes with that. And the scale always brings cost reductions. Right now, we still have not achieved that level of cost, but I would say that it is not too far off. It's not too far off. When you go back and look at automobiles cost many tens of years ago and how they have all progressively reduced the cost, this is no different, right? It's the same industry. It's just bringing a different set of technologies to bear. That's all.